David's English podcast. Like, comment, share. Hey everyone, welcome back to David's English podcast. I'm David, and if you're new here, welcome. This is where we make learning English practical, natural, and actually useful for real conversations. You know, there's this old joke that British people love talking about the weather, right? But honestly, Americans do too. In fact, people everywhere do. And there's a good reason for that. The weather is the perfect conversation starter. It's safe, it's universal, and everyone has an opinion about it. So today, we're diving deep into how to talk about the weather in English. And I'm not just going to give you boring phrases like it's sunny today. No. We're going to learn how to really talk about the weather in everyday conversations. From casual small talk to complaining about that brutal winter storm or unbearable summer heat. By the end of this episode, you'll sound natural and confident. Whether you're chatting with a co-worker in New York, a neighbor in Texas, or a barista in California. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's get started. Why weather talk matter? Before we jump into the vocabulary and phrases, let's talk about why weather conversations are so important in American culture. First of all, weather talk is the ultimate icebreaker. Imagine you're in an elevator with a colleague you don't know very well. Awkward silence, right? But if you say, "Man, it's really coming down out there, isn't it?" Suddenly you've got a conversation going. Easy, natural, no pressure. Second, Americans use weather talk to bond. Complaining about the heat in Arizona or the snow in Minnesota creates this shared experience. It's like we're all suffering through this together. It builds connection. And third, weather affects everything in the US. We're talking about a massive country with every climate you can imagine. From the hurricanes in Florida to the wildfires in California. From the tornadoes in the Midwest to the blizzards in the Northeast. Weather isn't just small talk here. It's part of daily life. So when you learn to talk about the weather naturally, you're not just learning vocabulary. You're learning how to connect with people in a very American way. All right, let's get into the good stuff. Basic weather vocabulary. Let's start with the basics. You probably know words like sunny, rainy, and cloudy. But let me give you some words that Americans actually use in daily conversation. Sunny and clear. It's gorgeous out. This means beautiful weather, usually sunny and warm. It's picture perfect, absolutely ideal weather. Not a cloud in the sky, completely clear. Hot weather. It's sweltering, extremely hot and uncomfortable. It's scorching, so hot it feels like it's burning. It's a real scorcher, a very hot day. It's brutal out there, painfully hot. Cold weather. It's freezing. Very cold doesn't have to be literally freezing. It's frigid, extremely cold. It's bitter cold, cold that feels sharp and harsh. It's bone-chilling, so cold it goes right through you. Rain. It's drizzling, light, soft rain. It's pouring, heavy rain. It's coming down, raining usually heavy. It's a downpour, sudden, heavy rain. It's raining cats and dogs, classic idiom for very heavy rain. Wind. It's breezy, pleasantly windy. It's gusty, strong, sudden bursts of wind. It's howling out there, very strong, loud wind. Mixed conditions. It's dreary, grey, depressing weather. It's gloomy, dark, and depressing. It's miserable out. Really unpleasant weather. It's muggy, hot, and humid. Sticky feeling. Now, if you're finding this helpful, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I post new lessons every week to help you sound more natural in English. And subscribing really helps the channel grow. Plus, you'll never miss an episode. American weather expressions. Now let's talk about expressions. This is where you really start sounding like a native speaker. These are the phrases Americans use every single day, starting a weather conversation. Can you believe this weather? How about this heat? Ha! Crazy weather we're having, right? Some weather out there, isn't it? Expressing relief. Finally cooling down. When hot weather ends, it's such a relief to see the sun again. I'm so over this rain. Tired of rainy weather. About time. When weather finally changes. Complaining Americans love this. I can't take this heat anymore. When is this rain going to let up? I'm so done with winter. This humidity is killing me. I'm melting out here. My allergies are going crazy with all this pollen. Being optimistic. At least it's sunny. Could be worse. We needed this rain, though. I'll take this over the snow any day. Talking about forecasts. They're calling for rain all week. Supposed to hit 95 tomorrow. There's a storm rolling in. The weather guy says it'll clear up by Thursday. 10-day forecast doesn't look great. Regional expressions. In California, June gloom. The overcast mornings in early summer in the Midwest. Tornado weather. Those dark, heavy clouds in the south. It's not the heat. It's the humidity in the northeast. We're in for a nor'easter, a northeastern storm. Here's a full conversation example. Person A, man, can you believe this heat? Person B, I know, right? It's brutal. They're saying it's supposed to hit 100 to tomorrow. Person A, oh, seriously? I'm melting already. Person B, same. At least they're calling for rain on Friday. Person A, finally, we could really use it. See how natural that flows. That's everyday American English. Talking about seasons. Americans have strong feelings about seasons, and the way we talk about them varies by region. Let me break this down for you. Spring. Spring has sprung. Spring has arrived. Everything's blooming. Allergy season is here, said with a groan. The weather's all over the place because spring is unpredictable. We're finally thawing out after a cold winter. Summer, it's peak summer, middle of summer, hottest time. Dog days of summer, the hottest, most humid days. Pool weather, hot enough to swim. Air conditioning weather, so hot you need AC. I'm living in my AC, staying inside because of the heat. Fall Americans say fall, not autumn usually. The leaves are changing. Sweater weather, cool enough for sweaters. It's crisp out, cool and refreshing air. Pumpkin spice season, cultural reference to fall. Football weather, cool fall weather, perfect for watching football. Winter, it's a white Christmas, snow on Christmas. We're in for a cold snap, sudden period of very cold weather. Schools cancelled because of snow, snow day. The roads are a mess, snowy, icy roads. I'm over winter, tired of cold weather. Cabin fever is setting in, going crazy from being stuck inside. Real American conversations. Oh my gosh, It's finally sweater weather. I've been waiting all year for this. Ooh, I hate the dog days of summer. It's just oppressive. The leaves are so beautiful right now. Have you driven up north to see them? School's cancelled tomorrow because of the snow. The kids are thrilled. Before we move on, let me remind you, if you want to keep improving your English and sound more natural, subscribing to this channel is the best way to do it. We've got tons of practical lessons like this one, and I'd love to have you as part of the community. Extreme weather and American concerns. The United States experiences some serious weather, and knowing how to talk about extreme weather is important, especially if you live in or visit the U.S. Hurricanes Southeast Coast, Gulf Coast. We're under a hurricane watch. It's been upgraded to a Category 4. Everyone's boarding up their windows. We're evacuating inland. The storm surge is the real danger. We lost power for 3 days. Tornadoes Midwest, Great Plains. There's a tornado warning. We had to take shelter in the basement. The sirens went off. Tornado Alley has been active this year. The damage path was a mile wide. Wildfires West Coast. The air quality is terrible. You can't even go outside because of the smoke. They issued an evacuation order. Fire season keeps getting worse. The sky looks apocalyptic. Orange or red sky from smoke. Blizzards and winter storms northeast, Midwest. We're expecting 18 inches of snow. It's a total whiteout out there. The roads are completely iced over. They're calling it a bomb cyclone. Everything's shut down. I've been shoveling all morning. Heat waves southwest. South? We're under an excessive heat warning. It hit 115 today. People are being told to stay inside. The pavement is literally melting. Flooding. The river's rising. We're under a flash flood warning. The whole street is underwater. My basement flooded again. When talking about extreme weather, Americans often share preparation stories. We stocked up on water and batteries before the hurricane hit. I've got my go bag ready in case we need to evacuate. The grocery store was completely cleared out. Weather small talk in different situations. Let me give you some real scenarios where weather talk comes up naturally in American life. At work, traffic was crazy this morning with all that rain. Sorry I'm late. The weather was insane out there. Did you get caught in that downpour? I need about 3 more coffees to deal with this Monday weather. With neighbors, looks like we finally need to water the lawn. Huh? Can you believe this heat? My electric bill's going to be outrageous. You guys lose power last night during that storm? Think we'll get snow this year? At the coffee shop or store? Crazy weather out there, right? Stay dry. When it's raining, stay warm. When it's cold, this is perfect weather for coffee. Making plans. Want to grab lunch outside? The weather's too nice to waste. We should probably have a backup plan in case it rains. Let's move this inside. It's supposed to storm. Rain or shine, I'll be there. Regional differences. In California, it never rains here or we desperately need rain. In Seattle, just another rainy day said with acceptance. In Texas, it's not even hot yet. Just wait till August in Minnesota. This is nothing. Remember the winter of '96. In Florida, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Advanced tips and cultural notes. Here are some final tips to really nail weather conversations. Tone matters. Americans often use exaggeration when talking about weather. We don't just say it's hot. We say I'm dying out here or it's 1,000,000 degrees. This is normal and friendly, not complaining. Agreeing is bonding. When someone complains about the weather, agree. I know, right? Tell me about it. You're not kidding. This creates connection. Regional pride. Some Americans are proud of their extreme weather. Midwesterners brag about surviving harsh winters. Southerners talk about the heat like a badge of honor. Go with it. Weather apps. Americans constantly check weather apps. It's normal to say, "Let me check the radar. My weather app says it's supposed to clear up. Did you see the forecast?" Commiserating. Shared weather suffering brings people together. We're all in this together. At least we're suffering together. This too shall pass. Pro tip. The secret to great weather small talk. Match the other person's energy. If they're excited about snow, be excited. If they're complaining about heat, commiserate. Weather talk is about connection, not just information. All right, everyone. That wraps up today's episode on talking about the weather in English, American style. We covered basic vocabulary, everyday expressions, regional differences, extreme weather, and how to use weather talk in real situations. Remember, weather conversations aren't just about the weather. They're about building connections, breaking the ice, and showing people you understand American culture and communication. Practice these phrases. Pay attention to how Americans around you talk about the weather, and don't be afraid to jump into these conversations. They're low pressure and perfect for practicing your English. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to David's English podcast. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a new lesson. I've got so much more content coming to help you sound natural and confident in English. And hey, leave a comment and tell me, what's the weather like where you are right now? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening, everyone. Until next time, stay curious, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next episode. This is David, signing off.